Yes, indeed. We are back and we are in the building. Episode 127, y'all. 127. We are here. So, yeah, man, I got a few extra things going on here. So, we're going to try to set some things right here. Background. NC show tonight, y'all. We are in the building. Oh, hold up. I can hear me, but y'all can't see me. But now y'all can see me. Now we're in the building. We were rolling outside the building, but now we're in the building. All right, y'all. Episode 127. Here we go. We are back in the building. And if you're hanging out with your boy tonight, you're not watching the NCAA tournament, I appreciate you. I appreciate y'all hanging out with your boy and, just kind of like chilling out, doing some artwork, talking about comics and all that, man. So I appreciate y'all. Speaking of comics, man, I know last week we spoke about, the style of the Hulk back in the days, right? So I said I would kind of like pull up the Hulk joint for y'all. So I found some books, some covers, at least for y'all to take a look at. All right, so let's check it out. Let's check it out. So here we go. This is gonna show it's like aging because this book is from like the 70s. Kim Barr did this cover. Kim Barr was the truth. So they used to do like a painted style. So you see the painted style. This is not digital, so you can see the painted style. There's another one. This is when the Hulk was on TV. This is like Marvel's TV sensation. You guys see this? It's tight though. It's real tight. So yeah, so we had a couple there, and one of my favorite ones. That was in like an old school painted style. This one, the old school Iron Man, Thor. You see Ant-Man and the Wasp in the back. Yeah. So Doug Monesh and Sal Simmer, my bad. Sal Skin. So we had those. So before we move any further, guys, we're gonna give homage to Sam Keth, okay? Sam Keth. He rolled out with the Image crew back in the days when he launched the publication, when he launched that brand. He rolled out this comic, the Macks. And I think he drew some Batman. He had his own little unique style. And he passed this week. So R.I.P. Sam Keith. You will be remembered. You will be missed. Condolences go out to the family. So as I was looking at this, this kind of like going back, his style reminded me of an artist that we used to collect this book back in the days. And that artist was Dave Sims. And Dave Sims used to do this character called Cerberus, an aardvark in the medieval times. Okay, so this is pre George R. Martin and all that. He probably got inspiration from this. If you probably do an interview with him, he's probably like, yeah, I was reading Cerberus back in the days. So, I think he named it after Cerberus, the dog in hell or whatever. But it was an aardvark, and he had a pretty unique style. This is the one in the middle. I don't think it's his artwork, but the two on the left, he had, Durham Gray. He mostly did them in zipper tone. So he did the book mostly in black and white. These are covers, and he did mostly zipper tone. He was the zipper tone guy. Okay, because I think he was influenced by anime. Anime had a lot of, zipper tone. So and I gotta remember, this ain't digital when you can just drop zipper tone on top of something, with a pen. This is, you gotta lay it down, you gotta cut it, all that. And he had you see how he had the lights and the shadows on it, the lights hitting it. So he used to do a whole book. And I remember one of my good friends used to love this artwork, love this book. And, every time we went to the comic book store, this was what he got, so Silverus was in the building today. And then that brings me to today. Today, I'm looking at YouTube, and I actually need to bring up let me see something. Because I just found out about this about 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, guys. Hold tight. I'm gonna switch something up because hold up. Let me get the right one, because I'm just finding out about this. I couldn't believe it. So in all of the online comic book, what do you say, aggregators. So there's a lot of aggregators out there where you can have a subscription. Comixology, Amazon owns that, and you have some other ones out there. Obviously, you can subscribe to Marvel, you can subscribe to DC's universe. Image doesn't have one. Image does not have an aggregate. All right, here we go. So they have this. This is called Global Comics. I did not know about this, guys. I'm blown away. You go to the homepage. So they have Dark Horse Comics, IDW, and Cerberus is under IDW. They have all these different brands. So those of you who are looking to launch your comic book, y'all need to get to Global Comics. All right, you can do digital because you may not want to do print. And some of the other ones where they have single page form, they have Magnet Comics or something like that. So there's a bunch of them out here. And today I just found out this, guys. I just found out this. They have all these different YouTube channels on here. See, I don't know why I was not coming. Here we go. They have all these different YouTube channels you can watch this through their platform. I can't believe it, man. I didn't know it was all aggregated into one place. Now, this is not some of the. I saw a few guys that I watch now and again. They interviewed the guy who had Dope Comics. I think he changed the name of his comic channel to BJ Kicks. Bird Without Fear, definitely watch. But I just watch some of the Comic Pals. They're on 3 times a week. And, they have an aggregate of different, people who stay really in the comic genre. I kind of just draw. I watched this other guy. He kind of draws on his channel. So, I don't know. Should I get on here, guys? Should I reach out to them and put my bid in? We can talk about comic books all day. At least for an hour. 30 minutes or so. Instead of 5-10 minutes, we can talk about comics. But yeah, man, I found out about this today. So that kind of blew me away. So yeah, So one more thing before we get back to the Green Hornet and Kato. Let's see. Let's get back to is it? Oh, here it is. Okay. All right. So today I found out about this book, Dork. And this is like a unique style. This artist was doing fairy tale. I can't remember the name of the comic book, but I heard this book is exploding. They sold 70,000 copies, the 3 reprints. So it's a fun little style. It's a little blurry here because I blew it up like crazy. But yeah, man. Britt Bean. He's doing this thing, man. Doing this thing. So yeah. That's a little comic summary, man, for y'all. All right. Hope y'all appreciate any of that. Let's get back. Let's get back to the painting. So that goes to the whole painting style, all that. All right. I was doing a little warm up because I like to do a little warm up before I get on with you guys. Sometimes I be in a rush and I don't get a chance to warm up every time, so it's good to warm up. Those of y'all who are hanging out with your boy, I'm gonna be dropping. That's right. Gonna drop a link for y'all to bite into. I'm gonna drop all of these into one section. We're dropping everything. All the Procreate files, all the Photoshop style files, lay it up, some stamps, brushes. Let me know if any of y'all are interested in any of that. Okay, here we go. Now we get like quiet time. Just gotta focus. this out. Yeah. Gonna get some ripples of the jacket here. This jacket's supposed to be leather. Next week, guys, I'm gonna have some more indie comics for y'all. I'm gonna show the indie comics some love. Some of the ones I've showed y'all have been mainstream, semi-mainstream, y'all by Image, whatever. No, that's all mainstream. I was digging in the crates a little earlier. I got a whole bunch of indie joints. Some of the ones that I picked up from comic book conventions and all that. And it's convention season, y'all. It's convention season. So y'all get out there. Support the indie. Support the indie comics. I mean, you know, Batman and all that, absolute Batman and all that is cool. I get it. But Marvel and DC has global support. They're doing the movies for y'all. I'm saying don't buy them. When y'all see those small vendors, they out there, the artists, spend their hard-earned money trying to get a story out their head, you know. So we all watch the comic books. We all watch the movies, the stories on TV. We go to the comic book store. We read the comic books. And I don't know about you guys, but you always wonder, if I can do that storyline, what I would change. Not saying it wasn't easy before, but it's easier now to publish a comic book. Just like I showed you, I have the Global Comics platform, and they have another whole bunch of other platforms. So I just found this one. Yeah, I found this one, so I was fascinated. It's another one. They changed a lot of things on this app, guys. It's not working the same way. It's so strange. I know they got to make updates and all that, but one of the things that I used to be able to do, like when I pick up the color, it doesn't drop the same value. It's weird. Just weird, man. Okay. I see me pulling out the cheat sheet. These buttons are huge, actually. Hold up. They need to be a little bit smaller. I may need to make them darker. How's that? For now, I'm gonna leave it as a separate layer. I want to draw on this glove. What's this? Oh. Put this in place. Okay. So one thing that you can tell when I'm doing digital, this comes from the graphic design space, is you can have layers. And if you make a mistake, you can always kind of get rid of the layer. No, not baseball glove. Brain was telling me to do a baseball glove style, but I ain't doing that. Okay. Still need to move these middle fingers. I want to see the shine on some leather gloves. I could put a thing on it. All right, first I'm gonna do this. I'm seeing it's really smooth. Can't even see the knuckles. This is out. Now for this one, I am looking at some reference guys, so we're gonna see. We're gonna do some positives and then we're gonna do some negatives, okay? See what we come up with. Hit it with a shimmy. There you go. Like a Not sure if that's working yet. Got one more. Ah, this is actually perfect. All right, this is going to get funky. What you should have is some sort of like a light that runs through the middle. Those are crazy. All right. Edges, black. center. The leather gloves is like a weird combination of the way the light and darks hit it. Straight experiment, guys, right now. I'm looking at some gloves as online, so it look funny. So man, every time I pick up this color is wrong. Oops. I appreciate you, man. Losing my mind on this, on these leather gloves, though, for real. Trying to get it right. You can learn digital art. You draw. Just a tool. The more you use it, the more you get used to the cadence. The question is, how many different brushes are you using? So I'm using 2 or 3. So I'm using the studio pen. That's like the basic one that I'm using to just lay down a color, right? With digital, you can just pick up a color, like you can just hold your finger on the thing. I don't see it, but you see that bubble come up, you can pick a color. So that's what I'm doing. I'm picking up the color. And then the other brush is like a smudge tool. And this is the original old Softy. It's a big brush that blurs. And there's a modified version. It's a little bit smaller. That's 2, so it's kind of a brush too. I usually don't paint with the soft round that much, but it's here anyway. That's what the soft round will look like. Something on top of this one I don't like what's happening there. So with that in mind, we'll move this up. So there, about 3 brushes maybe, but mostly just this one, the smudge one, and then use the eraser, flat eraser. And eraser, cool part about, you can erase in different brushes. So I just lay down a flat color with the studio pen because it's not sharp enough for what I want to do. Put this back. So I want like a tighter edge. I'll do something like this. Then I'll take all my brushes, just smooth these just to smooth it out. In the painting kind of a style. So I'll switch to the old smoothie. It's a little more smaller. Bring the opacity down so I can not be as strong. There you go. Right now I got a couple of different layers going. I'm gonna do, there's a layer here that's just bugging the heck out of me. I'm just gonna, I'll fill it back in later. Okay. Clean this up a little bit. I've been progressing in my digital art journey. I've been getting better at painting what I would call reverse. Even though we all should pick up some black paper and then learn how to paint. On black paper with some white. That's a good way to practice. These fingers are crazy. I don't know about y'all. They're crazy, but this is me. I'm going to use that layer for the other hand. Okay, I'm going to do like punching into the hand. Those of y'all who watched you would typically jacket drops down. Some black here. The seam here. Do some black here. Do some pockets. We're gonna work this back and forth. I'm not gonna do the whole glove. Do some. This is like no reference, guys. So this is like straight off the chromosome dome. So now I'm going to switch up brushes because I need it to be smaller. So I'm to the soft round. Yeah, there's some blending in this tight area. So now you go back in and it up a little bit. So now you need a third level. Third level is lighter, almost whiter. A little bit there, highlight, highlight. So we blend it, go back to the old softy. Bring back the other. So I got to do the top, as you can see. Fill this jacket space in. Oop. Okay. Darker down here. Now I go back to getting the old smoothie here. This out. Gloves back. That technically should be under. This one should be underneath. Oh, can't be there no more. So we gotta clean it up. Oops, back to the studio. Too big. Now, there's an easier way I can do this, guys. I can just I can do a selection tool. I can be meticulous about being here. I have to rest. And then I can just do what I need to do to butt it against this. Blend all this up. Oh man, let's see what this was timing by. I was flying. I yacked it up too much. I'll tell you guys, we're gonna switch this up. Kind of feeling a little tonight. Who's still in the building? Me up if you're still in the building. Listen, I don't know, this looks weird, right? All right, let's bring this together. It's random, I'm picking up random colors. Yeah, let's bring it together. Blend all this. Okay. In the building. All right, so I'm not even sure if this is hidden right, but those gloves are like super black. Super black. I'm gonna have to I'm thinking I have to make this jacket blacker too. But yeah. What did I do? Why I did that? I didn't even get darker. Let's hide the this might be too dark. Doing a little extra tonight, guys. I'm a little groove. Need this to be okay. I'm gonna put a little rim on here. Let's make the shadow underneath for the hand. right. All that work. I need to get this right. Hold up. There. Another button down here. Okay. That it? Next week, I don't know if I'm gonna do any more of this on stream. Not sure. Not sure. All right, last piece. He probably needs to be a little bit darker, maybe. Hold on. See, darker. Okay, there we go. Okay. That almost look real. Looking real. Get that green jacket on here. It's gotta go. This was early. Clear this up. Bring Bring this one down. But I gotta get some colors on here. See the jacket that he has on the coat is green. So that's gonna be different. What's that? Can't see what that is. All right, my peoples. That's where we landed. Let me get his eyes done. Just that right there would be nice. Boom. That right there would be nice. All right, y'all. Another one in the books. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with your boy. Y'all be good. Y'all be safe out there on the other side. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out.